Cliff Hagan, 3 points.
Save it for his goal. Save it first to that.
Cliff Hagan.
There's a new movie team. Basically 20, movie 20. Square game. You're kidding. How did you do that? That's too much. He's out. But he's going to get the try. Okay.
Trae Young, 3. That's the end of the game. Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.
Yeah, struck. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm 4 pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rigs. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. He's down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with her bestie. They hope. I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for you. I'm good at in there thug and think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all on. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base song. I spread some in blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up stuff 20,000 skinny pants. I call that a Harriet Tubman. I be mad when I no pack machine.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So the Nets starting 5. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Ben Simmons is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for Brooklyn, Jason Tatum is out there with McDaniels. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Bull in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doris, it doesn't. matter what team he's on, Bojan Bogdanovic is a professional scorer.
He is, Kevin. And you love the fact that he fits in seamlessly wherever he goes. And the reason that he's able to do that, effective as a spot-up shooter or shot creator, high IQ, and now we've seen that you can start him or you can put him off the bench, and he's going to be effective no matter what.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Bogdanovic, no luck. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game, and the basket by Tatum.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Back to Schroeder. Rejected by Halliburton. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession, and Brooklyn making a change here. Jokic is checked in.
Number 15, Nikola Jokic.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 9.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Halliburton. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. To the paint. Claxton, no good. Ball against Claxton. And the dunk by Ball.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Thomas. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Bogdanovic, no luck.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, no waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Schroeder passes to Simmons. Back to Schroeder. And Ball pulls it down. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. McDaniels, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Carter comes in for OG Anunoby. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Johnson comes in for Simmons, and it's Williams in for Bogdanovic. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Williams. Schroeder outside to the inside. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Thomas. After the basket by Brooklyn, it's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's Brooklyn rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Sharp out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manute, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Schroeder passes to Sharp. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Can't nail the jump. Thomas gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. He takes it in. Bol, that's good. Bol's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Goes to Brooklyn.
Here's Schroeder. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Inside, Nader the pass to Bol. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
From the line, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Bol, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bol's got 23 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timeout called, the Nets. Jokic has checked in for Brooklyn. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Nets. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Whitehead's checked in for Williams.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Sharp. Now, here's Johnson. Bol covering. Shot by Johnson, no good. And here's Brooklyn. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Schroeder passes to Milton. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Starks, and it's Schroeder missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Bowles, and the dunk by Bowles.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like...
For Schroeder. Looking to end the run. Pass to Whitehead. All sorts of time. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jokic high post. Johnson on him. And that one's good. Jokic.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Here's Milton. Nothing on the board. Schroeder up top. Fires it up. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nader's checked in for Bull. Jason Tatum comes in for McDaniels. OG Anunoby's checked in for Carter. Halliburton subbed in for Starks. Then for the Nets, Trendon Watford's checked in for Sharp. Ben Simmons comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Whitehead. Bogdanovich wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Jokic. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
Milton the pass to Bogdanovich. Now Watford. Jokic defending. Milton wide open. He fires. Off target with his three. The fader. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's 12 points for Jokic.
Nice touch on the jump shot. Jokic's shooting ability changes his team's definition of spacing.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. And Thomas subbed in for Shake Milton. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Schroeder, right side, over Halliburton. And it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's good for the seventh time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's held in by Jokic.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
And the Nets miss again. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Stay here. Yeah. Finishing badges. They're nice. Yep. The shooting badges. They are very good. Playmaking badges. Nothing missing here. Okay.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Bol.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Nader out there with Jokic. Then it's Tatum. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Halliburton into the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And the rejection by Claxton. Anunoby against Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Here's Schroeder. Off target from outside.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Tatum with a screen on Bogdanovich. Such a wide open look. Jokic just got 19 points.
not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
Outside Thomas. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Bulls checked in.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Schroeder looking around. Pass to Thomas. Lets a floater go, and Tatum pulls it down. Thomas gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Here's Jokic. Count that bucket. Jokic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Schroeder against Halliburton. Pass to Thomas. They need this. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, here's Jokic. He's got 23. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Her passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Bol setting the pick for Jokic. Traps in the tray. Jokic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. Jokic has gone 2 for 3 from deep. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. And Brooklyn making a change here. Carter's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson's checked in. Carter pulls it in. And here's Brooklyn. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The offensive rebound. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. And another shot. And it's good on the layup. Jokic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Nets miss again. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Count that one.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Halliburton against Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Bol. And it's Jason Tatum in for Nikola Jokic. Then for the Nets, Williams, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Shake Milton in for Thomas. A shot by Milton, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Tatum, that's good.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Williams. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford in at the 4. The 3 from Tatum. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Brooklyn.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Milton with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. And Schroeder on the wing. Milton. Williams attacking.
I'll tell you, the skilled defensive effort right there. OG Anunoby contesting shots, exactly what you would hope for.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Schroeder. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Sharp, the pass to Schroeder. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. That one good for 2.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Anunoby outside. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Starks comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Halliburton. Whitehead's checked in for the Nets.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Schroeder. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Starks. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And here's Tatum for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you love the rise and fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
Schroeder against Brunson. Sharp sets the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Sharp. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot by Watford, no good. Here's Starks. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Whitehead. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Williams. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Shot on the wing, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Tatum's got 31.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer, and right now filling it up.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jokic, he's checked in for Siakam. Isaac comes in for Tatum. OG Anunoby's checked in for Carter. And Halliburton subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Ben Simmons comes in for Trendon Watford. Bogdanovich is checked in for Williams. And Thomas subbed in for Whitehead. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Bull, that's good.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Schroeder outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Bol Bol.
Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back, you don't need no one help you inspire,
She a good a girl, I love it, but she like to record it. On stage, kinda nervous. Thought that I'd call, but I'm somewhere with no service. Paparazzi on the call, but I'm tucked behind the curtains. If you out here, you involved, then be quiet. You know they lurking. I put money on just to jump in the pool. My partner, he a chef because he's serving the food. I can't get my heart cause he's used. I'm in the penthouse with a view. I done beat the odds, ain't got nothing to prove. Laughing with the bosses, toasting up with the goons. I take it, make him a room. The elephant is a go in the room. Off life trying to shoot to the moon. My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got all my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, better ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man.
Mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
I just need my space right now.
I'm an all-star team. Bought from a rookie, Louis Graveyard shit that I don't rock. Mr. Rocket playing Jane, but the Audemars stop it. I was always told, boy, you better shoot if you gon' the Chanel. Finna blow a bag, you can't be like me if you ain't never. I'm a couple houses down, I'm just waiting on the meal. break here. Front row still, yeah. Hey, this time forward, I'm bossed up from Pelly. I'm God's son, but it's demons on the Charlie. Niggas sweet to the in the alley. Yeah, finna like a 50. Out of Ricky. They let her play tough till it's time to do a mission. I ain't tryna kick it. I don't wanna talk. 80-inch flat screen smarter than the law. 40 on it, this is how I thank God. I'm my young chase him down, Tayshawn. She thirsty, got it on FaceTime. I'm standing on the couch. The vision getting clearer in a different lane now. The for the trauma, it just numb the pain now. You was in the bag, but you do your thing, huh? You broke it, me, don't feel ashamed, ma. I cut her off and made her settle for a lame guy. I flew her to an island. Braids up. He cooking and me cooking about the same pot. In the trenches, I'm the same. Little fame now. The crew so fast, you can dodge a raindrop. Hey, he's so bad, he didn't get his main rock. Hey, how you mad at me? We come from the same spot. Down like I threw it out. Full of pressure like I had it laid out. First I went to but I'm getting paid now. Out the seal, couldn't find a baby bottle. On my something like my baby mamas. Yeah, I a chick, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it ain't about it.
Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I could feel my blessings, they around the corner. I know that better days ain't need much longer. Cause I'm just present, focused, think I need to get out. 40s, 24. Thank you, Lord. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the lead. But we bout dysfunction, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. And I ain't gon' let a hard time get the best of me. Get the best of me. I just wanna dance all night. Get the best of me. Get the best of me. Sit on my money and leave. It's hot like 100 degrees. She show me, I tell her don't tease. Moving the way that I be. Hop in the ride and we show out. I'm ready to go now. Flights and they pulled out. Take a and I'm thrown out. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the lead. But we bout dysfunction, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All around, yeah, all around on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Sitting at 5 million. I could just sell all of these. How many gold do I have? I have 8 gold. I should just sell them all of these. Good.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you
Yeah.
pretty, you got in my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city,
Hold
this
it.
for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city.
for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. And I be excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts you. Get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come in my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city. Never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying. Pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Ride the farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show 'em we nothing to play with and give 'em a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town. This for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city. You know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Peter Piper, call me Mrs. Parlay, and I'm carrying these. Why you say I do that when I didn't do that? Pull up looking like a lick, then I sped off in the Benz. Victoria's Secret, she a 2 feet kicking. We get the out my way. Get the out my way. Get the with my Bentley truck. Keep starting. Make a dap and duck. Make a dap and duck. Make a hokey pole. Line these up and make them do the dosey dope. I got the two-tone. I feel like Thanos in this. I'm too. I be like, then I'm gone. I be like, then I'm gone. Then the drone. Leave me alone. I be on these minds in they head just like a comb. I'm too grown. I'm too on. I'm too rich and I'm too. What the is you on? Get the out my home. Get the out my way. 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 Graham, I go ham, swap me up a man, talking on Instagram, see me and start to stuttering. Then my fashion Timberlands. Got my hands in crazy city, waiting yellow polka top. Wanna pay me, you can pay me. Give me the heebie-jeebies, give me the. You know what to do when you see me. Seriously. Get the out my way. Get the out my way. Get the out my way. Get the
Yeah. Big bag, got him big mad. Get into some money in his bag. Jumping out the Rolls truck with the temp tag. I'm getting money, I don't get mad. As in my hood, he gon' set it on stamp. And when them situations came, I came out like a champ. When it was pouring down raining, I came out of the damp. But now it's showers when we done all the in they traps. Can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bank and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever. And I remember whatever. Don't chase cause they come with the cheddar. I see my man girl start acting bougie when he cheddar. Before you knew it, better. I knew about it and I wanted to tell him I felt funny as ever. But when I told him, he went running to tell her. Remember I was down bad, I'm talking under the cellar. Now the Rolls Royces come with umbrellas for the rain and all the pain that we've been through. If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been new. If money determine loyalty, we and all go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a for some purses. Rule number 3, say you sell that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lane. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money. Buy a rollie, get a will money. Pay a lawyer, take a deal money. Now you tapped out, ain't got no appeal money. Calling home like, then did you wrong? But when you had that money, you could've put on. In the moment that they put on you, you're gone. Student of the game, I'm just ahead of my class. I'm that, but I never got my head of my. I'm doing good, but I'm ready for bad. And you won't never catch me frontin', cause I'm used to being second to last. Respect the game. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust a for some purses. Rule number 3, say you sell that money, you better stop splurging. So when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game.